Hello, kindergartners, and welcome back to day 4 of our, what word family are we working on this week? Ed. Turning in my, make sure I'm on the cover. There we go. Ed family word book is out and ready to go. First supply that we'll need. And then, of course, kindergarten red. First grade orange. We are not going to be needing second grade yellow, but we're going to be needing third grade green. Just one word. We know this word already too. I know we do. Okay. Of course we need purple punctuation, space bar, and pencil. We're ready to go. Okay, looking on the cover, tell me a couple of words or a word that you might have added to the cover of your Ed family word book. We're starting to hear more rhyming words. We heard bed, red, lead. What other words could you add to the cover of your word family book? Tell me, yeah. Ooh, that's a good word. We're not doing that one this week, but that would be a good word to add. Yeah. Loving these words, right? That's a great one. Okay, we're ready to open to the first page. Wait, let's say this one more time. Our word family is Ed. First page, our word was bed. Sentence, I have to make my bed. It is time for school. Nice. You drew a bed and whatever details you wanted to add, maybe your room, maybe somebody else's room. Remembering to read through this twice, pause the video, take a second, read through it, and then turn to the next page when you are ready. Okay, page 2. Our word was a color. It's the word red. The apples look very red. Can we have some? There's that have word again. Remember, read through twice. Oh, before we do that, we drew apples. You decided how many apples, the setting of the picture, where the picture was taking place, in a apple orchard or maybe in a basket. You decided. Read through twice. Get that practice. We're going to have lots of practice with this word. And then turn the page when you're ready. Our third word, the word we did yesterday, was the word led. Right. He led the way back. There's our act family word. I was lost. I hate being lost. Okay. You drew, if you wanted you leading somebody or somebody else leading somebody, you decided who was leading in your picture. And then adding a detail, the setting of where the picture was taking place, maybe outside or maybe in a really big house that you got lost in, somewhere like that. Reading through twice, getting that practice with those 2 W first grade words. And then when you're done with that, turning the page to our blank page. We know what to do. Ed at the top. Line across the middle. Okay, we're ready. Which picture, or show me which color you chose for your letter for today. Which color? I chose orange. I don't think I've done orange yet. Let me make sure. Nope. I chose orange. Our word is, again, yesterday we talked about how led was a past tense thing, an action that somebody was doing. Because we would say lead if they were leading me, or if they were leading her or him or them, if they were leading somebody, or they lead the horse or the dog. That's happening in the present. or in the future. This word, the word led, is in the past. I led somebody. It could have been 5 minutes ago or 5 hours ago. It happened a while before. Today, our word is also like that. It's a word that is an action word that happened in the past. This word is something that you do. You put food in your mouth. When you're doing, you might do this to somebody else, maybe a baby brother or baby sister. You might be doing this action to give them food, but in the past. So not the word. What would be the word if I was doing this to my baby brother or sister and I was giving them a food? Starts with an F. What would that word be? Feeding. I was feeding my baby brother. But we have to do the past tense word. The word also has an F. What would that word be if the F was at the beginning? Fed. Fed. I fed my baby brother or baby sister. Or I fed myself dinner. That happened before. You can say, yesterday I fed myself string cheese for snack. Just something that happened before. Or maybe 5 minutes ago, I fed myself some lasagna. I love lasagna. It's my favorite food. So you decide how you would want to think about it, but or if you wanted to be feeding yourself, or I fed myself, or I fed my little brother and my little sister. But it happened in the past. So we know now, what letter do we need to put before ed? F, right. With your color that you chose, I chose orange. Fed. Okay, we're ready for our first word in our sentence. It's a kindergarten word. Are you ready for this? Pencils ready? Of course, I'm using my marker. The word is, almost said it wrong. The word is she. She. You know how to spell this word? Sh. What two letters make the sh sound? And of course, capital letter. She. And then space bar. We're already ready for this word. What's this word again? Fed. Writing that word. She fed. Another kindergarten word. I'm gonna fix my D a little bit. The tail is kind of long. She fed the. We know how to spell that. She fed the. The next word is our third grade word. So we have that green ready to go. It's the word dog. Can you believe it? Dog is a third grade word. You can spell that word. Ready? Sound it out. D. D. Right. D. D. Ah. Ah. What makes that sound? Right. O. D. O. G. 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 That was a third grade word. Again, we have another word. We have red. We can go in third grade, go check. I know the word red. Third grade, go in, check. I know the word dog. I got this. Red and dog are both third grade words. Okay. Purple period is next. She fed the dog. Purple period. Next word. We're ready. Space bar. After the purple period, a little bit of space. The next word is a first grade word that we have for sure seen a few times. It's an ill family word, and it starts with a W. What word could that be? Ill family word starts with a W. W. Ill. W. Ill. I heard it. Will. Will is our next word. We know that word. First grade will. W-I-L-L. Will. Our next word is a kindergarten word. You. Will you. I am not going to try. I was going to try and fit it on there, but I think that I'm just going to be safe and put it underneath. I think it'll be a little squished on there. Will you. Oh, remember how I talked about fed was the past tense. So thinking it happened before. So she fed the dog before. Will you. The next word is the present tense of that word. The present, the word fed, but happening right now. The word is, it has an extra E in it. Feed. Will you feed? So an extra E. So that means F-E-E-D is our word. Feed. F-E-E-D. Will you feed the, we know spell that. I have to do my space bar underneath. The last animal we are going to be writing. Will you feed the cat? At. C. Could be K too. C. Cat is an at family word. At. Right, we know how to spell that. A-T. At. Is that going to need a purple exclamation point? No. Purple period? No. What do we need? Right, a question mark. Okay, question mark. Backward C. Line down. Purple period. That is the end of our sentence. And that means we can start looking for our kindergarten words. Look around. Red. There's a couple more kindergarten words than yesterday and the day before. Actually looking, I think there's only, yesterday we had 3. And today we have 1 more kindergarten word. How many kindergarten words does that mean we have today? We have 1 more than yesterday. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 kindergarten words. Did you also find 4 kindergarten words? Mm-hmm. She fed the dog. Will you feed the cat? Nice. Okay. We know there is 1 first grade word. It's that ill family word. Will you please underline that ill family word with orange? Is that the word you also underline? Right. What's that word? Will. Awesome. Okay. Our last word that we need to underline is that 3rd grade word. Does anybody remember what that 3rd grade word is? You got it. Dog. Dog. How do we spell that word? D-O-G. 3rd grade word. You got it. Okay. I want you to draw a picture of a dog and a cat. You can draw it however you want to. You could draw the dog eating food and the cat not having any food. Or you can draw the dog having an empty food bowl and the cat having an empty food bowl because the dog already ate all their food. You decide. I'm going to draw a dog my way. This is how I like to draw a dog. Or you can draw a dog and a cat your own way. I'm going to start off with a circle for the dog head, kind of over to the side and in the middle of my drawing space. Circle for the dog head. And then for the body, I'll show you. I'm going to draw one line down. This is going to be a front view. Kind of looks like I'm drawing a snowman, but I'm not. I'm drawing a dog. One line here, and then I'm going to draw a line that's the same, but on the other side, going the other direction. This is the dog's body of him while he's sitting. And then I'm going to draw two little lines that look like kind of like an 11. Two little lines to the side because I'm going to draw two more little lines. That's the first foot. And then two more little lines over here. So two 11s. And then I'm going to kind of draw a little rounded part on the end. That's going to be their paw. Whoops, dropped my book. That's their paws. That's the dog. I'm going to kind of draw the line inward here. And maybe a little line across right there. That's the dog sitting down. You could draw a long tail if you wanted, or a short tail. I'm going to draw my ears. They're going to be kind of like raindrops. These are my ears for my dog. Kind of like little raindrops coming off of his head. And then I'm going to draw his eyeballs. And I'm in the middle of his head. And then when I draw dog and cat noses, I like to draw like an upside down triangle. So I'm going to draw an upside down triangle. Like that. Upside down triangle. And then I'm going to draw two little lines that are like little J's. One's a backwards J and one's a normal J. Coming down from his nose. That's my dog. And then I'm going to draw a little food bowl in front of him. So I'm going to draw kind of like a skinny oval. And then I'm going to draw a line that comes down kind of like a wide U. There's his food bowl. My little dog. And then right next to him, I'm going to draw a littler cat. So I'm going to draw a little head. My head for my cat. And then I'm going to do the same thing I did here, just a little bit smaller. The same exact thing I did for this dog's body. So I'm going to draw that kind of curvy line out on both sides. Ooh, this is kind of a fat cat. This cat might need to not have as much food as his brother dog because he's got a little fat on him. So I'm going to draw my two little 11s like I did before for the legs. You can make a fat cat or a skinny cat. This is two little 11s. And then I'm going to make that little paw at the bottom like I did before. And then I'm going to bring the line connecting to the legs here so it looks like his body. He definitely eats a lot. Okay, I'm going to draw my ears. I like to do cat ears like little triangles. So I'm going to do like little, instead of teardrops, I'm going to do little triangles for my cat ears. And then I'm going to do the same exact face I did here for my cat. So the two eyeballs, the little upside down triangle, and then the two little J's. Like that. I might even add some little whiskers on my cat just to add some more detail. And then I'm going to give my cat a long tail. Even more detail. Love adding detail. Here's his tail. And then I'm also going to give him a food bowl. He needs a food bowl. With that long, skinny oval, and then the wide U. There's my dog and my cat. They're ready for food. So you add the detail, you add the setting. Remember adding the background. Are they inside? Are they outside? Who has a lot of food? Who has no food? You decide those details. I can't wait to see what they look like. I'll see you tomorrow for our last Ed family word already. I'm excited for this one. It's a 4-letter word. Okay, I'll see you then. Bye, everyone.